Selfie yaparız, film yaparız. crotch lift.
Yeah.
I think we should have a collective, the three of us. Could be called crotch lift or something. Crotch lift!
Crotch left.
We've just been working with this momentum on that.
This pelvis floor workout. How can you lift someone from the crotch?
Yeah.
That's what we did.
But now it's completely fine now. We were playing around a little bit with this Wednesday. Pinning, dancing from the pinning.
Yeah. It's nice stuff.
Well, it's good. It's a good way to start to warm oneself up.
I think so, yeah.
And if obviously if you feel me doing anything or in your red. Are you pinned? Are you suitably pinned? And there's also this thing about if you pin and what happens when you release the pin.
Yeah.
That's orange. Red.
That was red.
It's ready for me or
From you, yeah.
from you?
Yeah, it's okay. It's just the cloth I could take some weight. Yeah.
This is nice. And we have the same sweet spot.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Is that good or
Oh!
orange, red, green?
No, it's up there in the shoulder blade. It's all happening. Holy shit. This is orange, but this is blue also. Wow.
ouais, une fois. Un jour, ouais, une fois.
C'est comme les films. I need to find there. Oh my god. That's what everyone should have for breakfast.
And a little bit of confinement.
This is a company we could create.
Huh?
Every like we pay like a membership. We send 2 people to do double pinpoint on massage. Yeah, you have a double pinpoint today. Yeah. Wow.
I feel like it's putting us all into a bit of a semi-comatose. And because the idea is when you're pinned, you're still moving.
No, but there is, there is something that came up in the circle talking after we did this work. That for some people, being pinned and impeached to move is so powerful that there's either sort of like relaxation into it and sort of license to just abandon, which is the positive side.
Yeah.
But there is also a bit of dissociation from people who freak out to be pinned down. And that dissociation sometimes takes the shape of wanting to sleep, like a sudden urge to sleep. So there is something there, archaical, I think, about the nervous system that creates this comatose stuff.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's what.
Yeah.
And also how people differ, like for me being pinned down, like completely heightened my sensation. Was really like license to do nothing, but also super excited about what was going on. And Rick was the opposite. He loved to be tied, but he didn't like being tied up. He felt like it was too much for him.
Yeah.
He was kind of escaping it.
Oh, I see.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
How we can have opposite reactions. Waiting to see when you're going to say red. Come on. What do you pussy do?
Well, you've got my neck, so.
Sorry, too
Interesting far stretch.
Right. It's pretty stuff and interesting. Oh. It's nice this frog. We should do more of that. Almost. Okay. That was nice. I'm like, is that too much or is this the other right?
twisting and like through the shoulder down to the pelvis, a little bit of pelvis.
Exactly. Yeah, we did it. They didn't fully catch it, but I thought there was this, because we just watched a video before that had to do with someone from pelvis on the shoulder lift.
Yeah.
They didn't kind of like go down in a separative gesture,
Yeah.
but that resolutely was staying in and kind of wrapped like a snake around it to
Oh,
go down.
yeah.
I was talking about the other video. Not that one.
Which one was it? Oh, the one from this morning. The one where you say
No.
the white stuff.
No, it was, I think it was yesterday, the day before. Anyway, it was
Right.
where we talked about, it was quite fast. She was going around the shoulder and then she went down to the guy's hip. She had a kind of pivot on the hip.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a guy and girl, one girl.
I thought that was the same one. From a few days ago, I commented on
That was the one that you wrote about,
Yes.
constraining the
Yes.
angular motion.
But actually, when it happened, I was a bit sorry that I missed the opportunity because when you get me there, I'm like, oh, this is what we're going. This is what we're doing now.
Yeah.
I go down and then from second floor I go to first floor.
Yeah.
Straight to ground floor.
Yeah.
And I felt a bit bad because since I didn't see the opportunity, I
Yeah.
didn't quite position correctly. So then I sort of like when you said no, we stop first floor. I'm like, oh, okay, this is what we're doing, and then went. But I wasn't fully positioned, so I was probably quite heavy. But now we're gonna try to keep it in mind. It's like second floor to first floor before we go to ground. Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's nice.
Yeah. Once you're working around with that spiral, then you can stop, you can suspend, and so on. I try it so that we create an arc until we sort of just come on over the
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe that can be a further, maybe when we're on the mat.
Yeah.
This like just we go to, after we have to see if we can take you solidly on the shoulder lift,
Yeah.
us two will carry you,
Yeah.
but try to see how we can work on the going down from pelvis lift in this way.
Yeah.
Spiraling and angular momentum and slowness.
Yeah. Yeah.
It
That'd
would
be
be
nice.
nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking like if you have something heavy and you spin it,
Less heavy.
it's light, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, that's heavy.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I was thinking of a video where Joaquin is with that woman in the book.
Yeah.
And there's a really lovely moment where she's on the shoulder and she's spinning, and Joaquin's talking forward, and he basically goes down to the floor, and it looks so light.
Yeah.
He doesn't look like he's carrying any weight, but she's spinning around, and he brings us to the ground.
I wonder how much is the work of the flyer and how much is something that the supporter does. Actually, I asked Rick that on Friday we do more shoulder lift as such, because I don't think it's so hard, but somehow it's a bit one of those that we never get to work because it's always too open level.
Yeah.
And so in the end we ended up kind of practicing as it comes, but we don't really have ever a teaching about how this shoulder lift business, how do you actually approach it and what's the challenge and what's dangerous and what's not. And maybe we can.
I think when we get gas and that again, we might want to just spend the whole research, because I think it's not that far off from what we're doing on the ground with pivots.
Exactly.
I think what you're doing is you're finding pivot here, you're finding pivot here.
Right.
Support has to create a bed for the pivot to happen.
Yeah.
But there's also the thing of angular momentum.
For
so
sure.
when people come up, I tend to just push the shoulder out,
Okay.
push the hip up, and so on. But there's still some practice involved in getting that sort of thing.
But it's more guiding than a lifting, correct?
It's more sort of like the angular momentum's trying to get around.
Yes.
So you're just helping.
Make sure it doesn't go just like because what happens to me 100% of the time when I go shoulder is that I go woo, like I have all the momentum, somehow I don't know how to, or I don't think about including the angle and the momentum.
Yeah.
So I always go overboard and I end up like hitting their bum and coming up and doing this kind of like back and forth.
Yeah.
So I see there's too much momentum there
Yeah.
because I don't push it sideways. I don't redirect it sideways. So yeah, this is some work to do there.
Yeah, it's a thing. It's again all the stuff I think we're doing with collectors and so on. Also, I notice people speed it up by bringing their legs like this, so they get kind of a rocket up if they really want to get a lot of spin, and then they bring it out as a vector to get out, and then they bring it up again. So you see this leg shifting. But I think from the supporters' point of view, it's sort of initially anyway, I think it's clear guides, they come up, you push the hip up to help them turn, you push the hand through, and you create a pivot, a better pivot, so it's lowering the neck and the head. So, there's a lot there, but it's actually, I don't think it's anything that we haven't been doing, it's just applied to what appears to be a more risky area.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. Next week.
Yeah.
Shall we do our plan for the day? Because I need to leave at 1:15 today to have lunch with my daughter
Yeah.
and the math.
Let's do it.
Shall we crack on to
Yeah.
Cool.
So,
I'm happy to start supporting.
okay.
The plan was we spiral in,
Yeah. So we create
back
that
and forth.
Trying to get the
back
levity
and
thing.
forth levity
Ouais.
from the top.
So we're working on that first part, getting the suspension.
Ouais. And from the supporter, we said that it's useful to go down together
So yeah.
and then go back up, right?
Similar to, I guess, similar to what we're doing on the float table.
What I think might be quite valuable, yeah, especially for you, John, is because you are actually supporting it very well. So it might be a good opportunity for you to tell us what you're doing.
Yeah.
Well, that was yesterday's iteration. Today's iteration might be different.
I don't think it will.
And this love, the self-deprecation is not
It's not
allowed.
self-deprecation. It's just reality. See what I mean?
What were you not doing? But it feels good. So I feel like, so I'm coming through, and then, yeah. So.
Let me go down
Yeah. So you're creating that arc really well.
It's hard for me to about that sometimes. Whee! I can feel when you're going to slip off, and I'm not sure if it's because I'm lifting or something. But I can feel it when you're going to go. And I can't stop you.
It might be me as well, I'm not sure.
I find it quite hard to, because here, what I'm trying to do is do that thing that we were talking about, a white table with, you kind of meet them
Yeah.
and do this thing. I find it quite hard to do it that side for some reason.
Okay.
Maybe because there's more weight on that side.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna try.
you know what? Cool. I want to get more contact at the beginning.
You want more
I
contact?
do for some reason. I feel like we're not connected, but see what happens.
Yeah, sure, I can
And
do more.
for
Yeah, a bit more weight.
Emily, you might have to
Go down a bit more, I think.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
go
might have to
lower.
lower.
Yeah.
Because my hand don't touch the floor, so this is why I'm hanging out
Oh,
there.
you're
Which is also very nice. It's cool. I'm
Yeah.
super happy to stay up, but if the plan is that I push
Oh,
back,
the levity thing.
but I mean, I'm also levity this way.
Yeah.
It's another way to do levity. It's just if we do the back and forth.
Yeah, that.
And actually, you know, maybe there's an argument that because my arms are too short that I reach directly, like the nap, maybe we can take the opportunity that we slow down the movement and you let me hang a little bit in there before you go down. So I can have up, stay,
Some suspension.
down, bounce.
Okay.
Up, stay, down, bounce, or something like this.
Because the arc does give some good suspension at the top, so I was
Right.
sure.
Yeah.
Are we going down together?
Je sais pas, we'll figure it out.
You just
And
have
you
to-
slide off, Daisy. I don't know if I can get you back.
Well, I don't know either.
So what you might have to do, Emily, is even just this, if there's a bit of levity, even just that, will bring you back up.
Well, so don't stay there, so don't like go kind of go down.
Yeah, as soon as you feel the floor begin to get your balance
Yeah.
back, and so.
No, I feel like there's something that is stuck. I
It's
go
not less
down.
though, because then I feel like I'm going to do something.
No, it's really like I feel like I could stay forever. But there's something about the pivot point that doesn't feel like I can really go back and
No,
forth.
it's just the way the pivot went too far that way.
Yeah.
And then the weight went.
Yeah.
So yeah, let me try.
So maybe I need to have a pivot that's more on the outside.
I'm open, okay, let's try.
See, yeah. Boom.
Go on, sorry, I didn't quite
No,
get
it's
it.
fine, it's fine.
Can I show you?
Sure. Something about like I feel I'm really close to the edge. Do you feel it also?
Yeah, there is, because sometimes I slip off a bit.
Yeah.
So there is something about feeling like I'm on the edge in the
Yeah.
wrong direction.
Yeah.
Off the pelvis area.
Yeah.
I wonder if in this case we don't need to go a bit more high. Because I really feel I'm there, like I'm kind of struggling not to go out.
Unless I'm trying to scoop more.
Yeah, maybe scooping more can help also for sure. Yeah.
I'm trying to scoop more.
Yeah, let's do it. I don't intend to say that it has to do with you, huh? It's
No,
just
no,
I'm just describing
No,
that
yeah.
what the forces as how
Yeah.
I feel them. Well, but I also went higher. It's nice to see so that when I'm stuck, you go. Does it feel heavy?
No,
No.
I don't think so.
Would you like to try it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what is it that you are doing in the end? So you down? I think you go down before I go, no? Or
Because there's a feeling, I don't know, you're doing a sort of, I feel like I'm traveling up, and then it's dropping down. That's how I'm feeling it, but it also does feel a little bit like, as I come on, you're dropping down and up.
it's funny because me I feel more that she goes down as I come up, and as soon as I have full weight in, she goes up.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure actually. Maybe we can do it the other way around so we can check on the camera when we look at it, like facing this way so we see it more.
Yeah.
And then we see what it is exactly that you're doing. Is like, is it down first or high first or something? You wanna go there?
Yeah.
Are you okay to still support?
Yeah.
Right, you're really like scooping sideways in a powerful way. It's kind of yeah, so me, the way that I see from outside is that you don't go down. He comes and you go up. And then you go down, up, down, up, down.
Yeah, that's how I felt it.
But like you don't, when I did, it felt like you went down and then up. But when I look at you,
One look at you.
yeah.
show you. I need to feel you first.
I'm too, not enough
I
words.
can't really feel you.
Okay.
It feels different.
Yeah.
But maybe it's to do with height, maybe I'm not going.
Is that
Lower.
also,
Because you can't really
Which-
touch the floor.
which direction are you, which direction is your hand in there?
I tend to try to put my hand looking at the same facing the spot where
So your head is facing up.
Your face, same facing.
Your head is facing, so try the opposite way. Try your head facing her bum.
So opposite.
Can you do it?
Yeah.
Because my hands are still facing like her,
So,
all of it.
so boom, my head is here.
How is this? So in a way, it's like I do, but I go all the way to the spiral and you stop.
Well, we're facing different directions, I think. 'Cause-
No, but if you continue the spiral, you will face the same as your hand.
What
Try
about-
to see.
So,
So your hand end up facing this way.
so because I'm moving towards here, but notice, I think what you're doing is the other way, so facing head to head. So from here, which already is a bit harder. And so,
No, I'm facing her bum.
are you facing a bump?
When I start, I'm the same than you, but what happens, I think what is the difference, is
Yeah.
that there are two possibilities.
Yeah,
Either hands face like her,
yeah,
and we go all the way to the spiral, which is what I do.
okay, yeah,
I'm really facing the same as her and my hand and my head.
okay.
And I think somehow the way that you do it is that the hands go but not the head.
Yeah,
Can you do it again just so that I'm double checking that because I'm not sure? So there. Yeah. Right.
okay.
No, I think we do pretty much the same. Maybe it has to do with because you end up in this position. And
Yeah.
I just look up. But I think we have this somebody do it. Can I do it again, Jordan? Just so that I'm thinking about that one.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So,
That was too
Can-
much
Power.
power.
let's swap.
Yeah.
So I'll go in and we'll see if it's about getting a bit lower of all of this.
Yeah.
Do you
Okay.
want to go first? We've done all of them, see.
Yeah.
See the difference?
Okay. So.
Oh, you put back the foot or when you go down or no?
Hmm?
When you do the back and forth, you go up to the feet on the floor or not all the way up to the feet on the floor?
Oh, let me see.
So hands. That was the signal, right?
The claws in the back.
He's got recognized me like, what is this?
Yeah, I immediately thought that. Oh, you're gonna have a field day. What were you doing? Yeah, streak. You've been marked, son.
It's too good.
Yeah, okay. Push, yeah.
The problem is that if I put the feet, I think I need to go not to touch the feet or I lose the balance. It feels really with the foot here also really helpful.
Yeah.
Because I feel that otherwise when I go down, I need to
Yeah.
kind of hop to get back on, which I know feels probably very jarring for the support.
Yeah, the foot seems to create a bit of an anchor there and stuff like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
In a way, maybe it's better that I do not even touch the floor, because I think that with the balancing of the pelvis, I have enough bounciness
Yeah.
that it would send me back.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's try it again. Let's just see
Okay.
if oops, that was a bit much.
No worries. Yeah, I think that you're bringing me back is important, so probably I go with a bit too much.
Yeah, there might be a bit too much
force.
slide almost.
Too much force lateral like this. But, and also you're a bit too tired for what you should be for just high tailor me for 2 3 times. I can see you're a bit out of breath. Which means it's hard work.
Yeah.
Do you want to exchange and we just so that you take a little breather and then we do again?
Okay, yeah. Let's try, yeah. Okay, so this one is a bit more like a seesaw,
Yes?
so we need to get the height.
Oh yeah, the height. Yeah, okay.
So boom. Yeah,
Right.
there we go, that's really nice. Okay, just a bit slower.
Sorry.
No worries. Yes, whoa, that's very beautiful. Okay.
Yeah. So me, what I do is that I do this, and then I don't really do that. Maybe I can do it more.
Yeah.
But what I do now is mostly this.
Yeah.
So it's the kind of hip that.
Yeah. So boom.
Like,
I try the fly.
it's more pelvis than what I see that you are doing, which is rounding the
Maybe
back.
that's why you see pop.
Yeah, I don't know. But I think there are two leverage here.
Yeah.
The back, which me I don't use much, but I should use it more. And that stuff.
Yeah. Well, that stuff is creating a pivot, really.
That thing is a pivot. So it creates the spiral that's going to take me from here to here. But also is using a lot of, I think this is more powerful than top of back.
Yeah.
This is muscular, and this is more like,
Well,
it's more structural somehow.
the top of the back isn't really doing anything from this point of view.
Where do you do it, Joe, when you do this rounding that works so well?
I think it's just a coming up. So it's just, because when you were doing it initially, it was the seesaw, just that.
Yes.
So when you come up with that,
Maybe it's just the coming up and
It's just the
nothing
coming
else.
up.
Can I feel both? Can I feel the seesaw and the other?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So seesaw. Oh, sorry, too much for that.
Sorry. But yeah, I think I also can like.
Sorry.
That was too much.
so just initially, just get the couplings before the fly.
Yeah.
So just boom, boom.
Yeah. Oh, the down and the up.
Then we're just gonna go on
Yeah.
this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the timing, I guess.
So just get the time, get coupling correct.
So we've got this.
Yeah, so get the coupling,
Sorry, we still need to go through.
So no worries. So on three. So this one, 1, 2.
Sorry.
I've got up too high. I think that's why I'm pushing forward. Okay.
Amen. What do I do wrong?
No, it's not actually
Much
issue.
power.
I don't think we should. Can we just go straight into it?
Okay. So what Donald did for me was this.
Yeah.
Because I was also kind of stuck in there. Sorry. And you know, I think the problem is a bit like I felt when I was on you.
Yeah.
You're too, there's something that you're too close to the edge, no?
I don't know. Not sure.
You don't feel like you're sliding back? Because I feel you sliding back a little bit.
I think it's just. I don't know actually what it is. Wow, stuff. Okay.
Maybe I go a bit lower.
Sure. So.
Wow. Yeah, you're a bit higher now. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Was that seesaw or was that the other one?
It was a bit intermediary.
Yeah.
I added a little bit of up, just to add a bit of levity, but
Let's go again. So,
I wonder if it has to do with
Could you
too
do
much
it
momentum.
lower?
Yeah, I think if you go lower,
It
Yeah.
feels a bit
because
quasi-
now you're using a bit too much momentum, I think. Because I see your hopping.
Yeah, it's because I feel like the pelvis is
So
so
high.
high. Okay.
Voila.
and push off.
Arms too low. Yeah. Too. It's interesting because sometimes I end up, whatever that is again. It's just getting trying to find the right rhythm.
Yeah.
Because if I don't get on you enough, it doesn't quite feel right.
I'm wondering if there's something to do with because it feels like your belly is going a bit here.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm wondering if the pivot has to do with really trying to
A bit
maintain
higher.
a knife edge across here. And yeah, I don't know if that's going to have something to do with the legs and all that stuff. But the orientation of you walking to create a small pivot point on this pivot point. Yeah.
You know, it's partly, I guess that feels pretty secure. It just feels like I don't quite get on you.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Again.
Yeah, it's just slightly too high. I don't know. I'm moving on my tippy toes.
Yeah.
I think maybe also, I really like the support of the other leg, but maybe it's tricking the game a little bit because then she doesn't know if she has the right position.
Yeah.
What does? What?
When the net is helping us with the other leg, it's really nice. But then it's masking potentially that we don't have the right people.
Yeah. Inside.
I'm making a note, I still want it for when we next together. It's just that we can look totally unsleek in lab that we can go without.
Yeah.
It's weird, I've got this weird sensation that I can't quite get on, but then when I'm on,
You're too on.
which doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
So,
But no, I think it's about because this is what we do, we're trying to find what is the right people.
Yeah.
My feeling is that it's higher. It's more here than here.
For where?
More here than here.
If my pelvis is here, you're going to fall forward. I think
Maybe it's an exaggeration, but I think we're too close to the bottom.
so let's see if this is really just about really extreme scooping, because the levity is going to come from a smaller pivot point.
Yeah.
But we're tending to kind of slightly
Yeah.
fall off that pivot.
Yeah.
So,
No, maybe it needs to be a bit less small in order to be a bit more clever.
yeah, it's, yeah, we'll try moving it up. Let's try the scooping.
Yes.
And then if that doesn't work, let's try moving it up a bit more.
Okay.
So, and see what happens. So, okay. So, okay, so if I come down much lower,
Yeah.
I'm noticing, oops,
It could be to do with why I'm obviously organising it.
okay, so you do it on me,
I was about to say, you don't want to exchange that I support you?
I just want to see,
Oh yeah, how it feels different.
yeah, what's going on, because if you're able to do it, yeah, oh,
It's just my legs went through. Right. Okay. Very much less momentum in the legs.
yeah, okay, and see what happens if you keep the legs,
Long.
not as up,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
so more sort of,
Yeah, more like where
More
the
like-
Is that the weight level?
yeah, when you get
Yeah.
up, then it tips the pivot too
Yeah,
far.
yeah. What's going on?
It's interesting because you're bending the knees.
Yeah, no, but I'm bending the knees as a break because the legs go. I think I'm too front. My legs go and I'm using the knees to catch myself to reduce the momentum. So I don't know. I'm going to go a bit less far. Yeah, there I go. Okay, I was going too far.
Okay, so,
Yeah. So maybe just for the interest of the community,
yeah,
I think it's really entering not too far.
It's
yeah,
far across.
Right.
Get a pivot point.
Right. The pivot point is quite close to entrance actually.
okay. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm going to bring you right down so you can get a push off. Boom.
Oh,
You're
sorry.
going to push off, yeah.
That I will push off from there.
Push off from there, yeah.
Now you know that is that when I go down,
Yeah,
I slide,
I see. Yeah,
and then I'm not in the right position to go back. Like I'm losing the coupling.
yeah.
That's what happened to me as well.
Yeah,
So this is why I think maybe for the shorter legs that we are,
yeah.
the scenario should be rather than pushing down. Also because we're lighter,
Yeah,
maybe we don't need this push down.
yeah.
So for the legs, we don't go to the floor.
Yeah,
We stop before, and only the pendulum and your pelvis scooping will be enough to bring us back.
yeah.
I
Okay.
think.
So, okay. so
Because
that's-
otherwise it means that when you bring us back, you need to go low enough but immediately
Yeah,
that we go straight to the toes. Because if you don't go low enough, and I think it's very complicated to know while we're moving what is the right
Yeah.
level of lowness.
yeah,
And if it's not low enough, then we slide down and then we lose the coupling.
yeah.
So I think it's two possibilities. Either we don't push from the foot, we stop before, the pendulum stops before, or we go super slow to really both pay attention. Movement until we go.
Well, let's try and get it till we get down and figure out how that's going to be. Because my sense is I'm tipping you here and then I'm coming back up.
Yes.
Now, I think sliding is possible if I tip.
Yes.
So it might be a thing of like
Just going
just
down.
going down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Smart. Yeah. I like it. You okay to, you don't want to break?
No, it's fine,
Okay.
it's fine. Oops. So a little
Yeah.
bit of tip is necessary. Ah, yes. I have to couple the tip a lot better.
Looking a little bit like
Okay, let's go back.
Like here,
Yeah.
I slid.
Yeah,
So that's already, we're lost. Because I'm here, but I'm already leaning on you, we're not coupled anymore.
So what I noticed when it was working was I'm here, I come up, and as I tip, I have to really couple my tip
Really go down.
with down. It has to be really the same movement. Tip down, like it's a tip and a down at the same time.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah, because if you tip and then down,
Down.
by the moment you tip, you float, you lose us
Yeah,
because we're sliding away.
we're sliding, we lost the
And
pivot
then
point.
we've lost the coupling, the
Yeah.
pivot point is not correct anymore. And so this is why then when we lost the pivot point and we lost the coupling and the pivot point slid down,
Yeah,
then this is why when we want to keep going, we then introduce the hopping because we know we're not positioned correctly.
yeah. So it's just that couple. Let's try a few more times and I'll try it with you and see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, works perfectly well here. I feel we're super glued together. And I feel very safe. Sorry, Emma. Are you there? Yeah, you are?
That's good.
One thing to notice is that as we go, I'm slowly
Yeah.
sliding down your back.
Yeah.
I felt it, but I'm like, okay, it seems okay to keep going, so
Yeah.
okay. But I felt that as we went, it became more and more uncomfortable until really then I pulled you out.
Yeah.
So there is this thing, if we go back and forth, I think this thing to observe that
Yeah.
there is a little bit of sliding down towards the
There's a
bottom.
bit of sliding down that happens.
Right.
But that's okay, because we wouldn't be doing this in a no contact.
Yes, yes.
But,
But to me, as flyer was fantastic, this one.
yeah.
I mean, I felt we were all of this, like super together.
Yeah.
Felt really yummy.
Yeah, no, it's the thing, coupling is so important, yeah.
It's the key.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it really is.
And I think also another observation I felt is that it's really about really crescenting the top of the body.
Yeah.
There's something there somehow that seems, because it's like, initially I was hooking a bit with my arm,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm like, no, it's my problem, don't hook. So then I inhibit the hooking, and so I crescent a bit more to replace the hooking.
Yeah.
And then this is where it felt like suddenly we were kind of
Yeah, really couple.
like that.
It creates some sort of, the crescent is a hook on.
It is,
on
that's
the
what I
actual-
mean, yeah.
So yeah, it's like a tire sort of just
Exactly.
dripping around.
Yeah.
So that's nice.
And then the third thing I could observe is that I was using the external leg as brake.
Yeah.
So I bend the knee and not bend the knee
Yeah.
to create more weight, more or less weight on that side of things, depending on what was needed. Like for example, when I felt like I was going back up,
Mhm.
I felt like the weight of the leg was a bit too much. So you release, which brings also the pelvis a little bit up to go over it from the bottom position.
Yeah,
Wanna try?
let's see. Okay, that's good.
And you work both sides then.
Good. Okay, so let's go back.
Yeah. See, I see it off there. Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna get to the top.
Yeah. I'm sliding off.
You see.
I'm sliding off, so that means
You
that
know, I think.
I need to.
You try and arch more and to create that sort of hook. So just this crescent across here, but also I might be tipping you a bit before I'm lowering, so we need to just
It also feels
Yeah,
tight.
it's one
It
I
helps
also-
with tight a little bit as well.
One thing that I observed is that I think you're entering there, you're arriving there with a bit too much momentum.
Doesn't feel like that to me, but
I doesn't.
I don't think so. See what I mean? Because I slipped off, then if unless I get back in the position, I don't get on, my pivot isn't on. You see what I'm saying? So, because I slid off, I'm not in the right position, so I go anyway, but then I'm not high enough on the pelvis with my pelvis, so then I'm not.
I'm
sort of heavy
wondering if because you're coupling with me, so when I go down,
Yeah.
you're tending to go down with me.
Right.
So then it's hard to get the pivot again because our hips are sort of
Oh, I see what you're
hips
saying.
need to be a bit higher.
Right. Fair enough. I'm trying to defend
Yeah.
my knees.
Okay, well, yeah, I think you can bend them, but just make sure you're a bit higher when you do bend them and stuff.
So. I don't know why I'm mad at the bending my knees. I think I'm feeling like I'm off balance a little bit
Yeah,
when I land for some reason.
okay. I'm thinking you're too high.
Too high in what sense? Too high that way or too high that way?
Try like that, because it doesn't make sense. You're a bit taller than Emily, I think, or at least you're the same height and so on. And but I can get Emily to touch the floor quite easily. So my sense is that you're a bit high up. So the higher you go
So you
up,
need to go lower.
you need to go lower, Because I feel a bit high up on the back, and obviously if you're high up on the back and my back is going up, then obviously there's much more of a drop from here
So
than
maybe
from
this is
here.
why you're sliding, because you're positioned higher.
Yeah, you're actually positioned on a slope. So try and get just here. I'll scoop to hell to get you on. Okay. Yes.
I'm doing that thing again.
It's fine, it's fine.
You know, on this side, maybe we can work out what's happening this side.
Let's just do it.
Because I can't, it's all, I'm always getting to the point where I can't get on again the second time.
Because we've actually just figured something out there. You can touch the ground now. So, okay.
Wow. Nice, yeah.
Yeah. Here,
So it might be that that leg is pointing out,
which leg?
this back leg. So you've only got one leg to push off of.
Yeah. I feel like I'm off balance. Like I feel
think
something that way.
I've seen something is that with your lower body, you go like this, whereas it's the moment where you really need to stay like
What do
this.
you mean?
To counterweight this that's going down. Well, when you go down, the
You
moment
mean like
go-
when I'm on the pelvis?
you go there, and when you're on the way back, you do this. So no wonder that your then go here. I think when you're going down, you really have to think that you need to counterweight here, all of that weight that is going down here. So not going like this, but this is where you really activate the crescent at this moment.
Or when I'm touching the floor of my feet?
Yes, because you want to counterweight
Okay.
all of the weight going down this way.
So get a
Stay nice and long. Yeah, nice and long.
I'm still not getting on there. But let me just try again.
Okay, so here it's somehow there's a fight to get back up, and
Is there any way maybe, because I actually genuinely feel like I'm off balance, like even though my hands like that I'm unstable.
yeah,
Sometimes I'm not feeling stable. So there's also that I'm too low now, but also that I'm unstable. That's
yeah.
how it feels.
So I'm interrupting you. I need to give you in like 5-10 minutes. Do you want me to be support for someone just before I go while I'm here?
Sure.
Why don't you try with Emily and stuff?
Okay.
Yeah.
Just because of the like this, then
Yeah.
you can use me a bit before I disappear.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me see what I get.
Felt alright?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah. It's okay. Oh, sorry, too much louder in there.
That's
Excuse me for that.
okay.
So why don't you, if you come, aim to position your hands more for an arc. So it sort of prevents you from
Going
moving
there.
this way.
Sorry, too much power, excuse me about that. That's
No
why
worries.
I calibrate it to
Okay.
Okay, fine, fine.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, two back.
I think yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, notice how that leg takes you back. Yes.
Yeah, I think it's something to do with like the pelvis. Somehow wasn't. I felt like I was on enough to make it work.
Yeah.
Whereas somehow I felt like I couldn't quite get on enough
Yeah.
to make it work.
Maybe we can try this version where you don't go until the feet on the floor. We just kind of seesaw up there. Maybe the hands but not the feet.
Yeah.
So we don't take the risk that you slide off.
Okay.
And I think in terms of positioning, the way that I felt is that what is correct is where you were the last time, which is inside my, how do you call this boot? Iliac crest. It's almost like you're sitting, like my iliac crests are making like a seat for you. They're making a barrier to you sliding. So I think this is where you are and it feels correct.
Did it feel right?
No, I think it didn't feel light, but it doesn't have to do with this position. I think this position is correct. I think what doesn't really feel light about it is that there's a bit too much tone, a bit too much energy pushed from the floor. There's a little bit of that stuff, which is by the way what happens when we work out things. But I think now the issue is this is not so much where you position, the position is correct. Yeah? I'm sorry. No, we can go. If we go, we can go.